And here MJ is with closed fists, looking like he's about to throw down with Bill Lambier or John Starks. What's up guys, it's your boy Avionics back with another action figure review. Now if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing as I do put out quite a few videos throughout the month. In today's video, I have been wanting to get MJ for a long time now. Long time meaning like several months, but I finally have the GOAT, the greatest of all time. This is the Michael Jordan made by Mafex, Mafex number 100. Now this Michael Jordan is on the 1/6 scale. So he's actually going to measure about 6.5 inches tall. We're gonna bust out the ruler later, but this is such an amazing figure. If you are now seeing this Michael Jordan figure for the first time, you're gonna be in for a lot. But if you're already familiar with this figure, you already know how cool this figure is because he comes with so many cool accessories, including all 3 of these sneakers and two face sculpts, different hand sculpts, and 2 basketballs. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging first. So here we have MJ in the window showing his Air Force 1s, the Jordan 6s, and then the Concord 11s. All right, so let's take a look at the packaging. Here they have a product shot of their MJ posed like so. Officially licensed sticker right here, Mafex number 100. This is made by Medicom, Chicago Bulls logo, the NBA logo, and it says right here, authenticated by Upper Deck. So this is an authentic Michael Jordan figure. There are knockoffs out there. Now I got mine straight from SureThingToys.com. I didn't want to go the eBay route just in case I might get swindled into getting a knockoff. So this one I found on SureThingsToys.com. The link will be down in the video description below. Here on the side we have more logoing and product shots of MJ. Other side, same thing with a different shot of MJ in the air, about to dunk it. And then here on the back we have all the different product shots, everything that it comes with, and more gibberish. But yeah, and on the bottom, barcode and more gibberish. Ages 15 and up. This is an adult collectible, not a toy. All right, let's go ahead and crack him open. All right, we got MJ out of his plastic prison. So let's go over everything that he comes with first. So right away he comes with a stand. Now I did not realize that he did come with his own figure stand, so that's pretty cool. So here is the base, and it looks like we have 3 different peg holes for different balancing options. And then here is the stand arm with 2 pegs. And then here is the clamp that you can put on the stand. So let's go ahead and quickly throw this together. All right, there we go. So there's that. And then we're gonna go and take a look at the shoes. All right, so here we have the Air Force 1s. Now I actually have a pair of these myself. And now these are the very first Jordans he ever wore. He obviously didn't want Nike at first. He actually wanted to go with Adidas, but look where he ended up with Nike. So there is the sculpt of the shoe. Check out the laces, the Nike logo. What a great looking sculpt of the Air Jordan 1s. Looks great, looks awesome. There's the bottom. Detail of the sole is just like the real shoe. So of course it comes in the right and the left, and then it looks like these shoes will peg in with I don't know if you guys can see it, but there are peg holes right in there. It's kind of hard to see, but right there, yeah. So that's the first pair of shoes that he comes with that we're showing off here. And then the second set are the the Jordan 6s. I don't have these shoes personally, but these are some dope Jordans, of course. Check out the sculpt, primarily black with some white and red, and even shows off the air, where the air would be, the little air pocket. So that's pretty cool. Now, obviously, the other foot or shoe is the same. Got the Jordan logo underneath on the sole. There are no pegs in the shoe, peg holes in the shoes for other pegs standing. So, but kind of know, you know, I just thought of, you know, it'd be cool if they actually had, if these were actually, the bottoms were actually made of rubber, and then they were sculpted. That way, when we have him standing on something slick, like my table, for instance, it would get better traction for him to stand up. But yeah, and then we have his second head, which is an open mouth. Now, we all know that Jordan, when he's in full action, he has the whole tongue out thing. So I really wish that Medicom Mafex made this second head sculpt with the tongue hanging out, because that's what he was known for, you know, when he was up in the air doing his thing. So the open mouth thing is like, I wished it was the tongue out. But yeah, I guess that'll do. And then he comes with 2 basketballs, Spalding official NBA sculpt. Now these do have a peg hole because some of his hand sculpts have pegs, so he's able to grip the basketball. And I'm really glad. Oh, okay, so this basketball doesn't actually come with a peg hole. Interesting. I would have expected them both to have peg holes. All right, so he's gonna come with 5 extra sets of hands. So the shoes first. The shoes that he has coming out of the box. He's wearing his retro Concord 11s. I also have these myself, but not in the white and black as he's wearing this action figure. I have the black and reds. But yeah, the the shoe sculpt is pretty spot on with the actual shoes. It's got the 23. Well, let's see here. Take a closer look at that back along the heel. It's supposed to be like a 23, like a 2 on top of a 3 in lines. I don't know if you can actually make it out, but it looks pretty close. Got the Air Jordan logo, and then let's check out the sculpt of the soles. Yep, got that the purple that's actually on the bottoms of the black and white Concords. So yeah, so all these shoes look dope. Look how well they sculpted the laces. That is so cool. All right, so as far as the hands go, continuing on with the hands that he comes with out of the box are these rested hands at rest. And then, so the next set of hands we're looking at here are a right and a left pointing index finger. Have him pointing at other players or have him calling out a play. But yeah, let's take a closer look. They got the details down as far as finger segmenting and the knuckles. And do we have fingernails? We do have a slight fingernail sculpt. But yeah, so, and then you can see in the thumb that little thumbnail has been sculpted. And then the third set of hands, we have both right and left doing this kind of a gesture, hand gesture. Don't know what kind of gesture this is really. I mean, it's kind of like he's holding something other than a basketball, maybe like a grip, but the way the thumb is, it doesn't look like it would wrap around an actual object of something. But yeah, the right hand is the same sculpt. The fourth sculpt of hands we have are closed fists. Pretty simple. Both right and left are of this one. And then the next set of hands is the one where he would be gripping the ball. So you have the peg for the basketball and then the fingers all sprawled out to be able to grip the ball all open-handedly. So let's go ahead and check that out real quick. Let's go ahead and plug the ball in. Nice and squeaky, holding that ball. All right, And then the last set of hands, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth pair of hands. Same thing, but no peg. And there's the right. All right, so let's take a closer look at MJ, the greatest of all time basketball player himself. There we have the main face sculpt that he comes out of the box with. Medicom and Mafex, they nailed this look. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think of both of these face sculpts down in the comment section below. As far as this one goes, this one's pretty much spot on in my opinion. This is more of probably middle of his career look, like I would say like around the 91, 92 era. This is definitely the Jordan of those years. We got a great ear sculpt. All right, let's check out his uniform. Now this is made, it feels like it's made of the same materials of a jersey and basketball shorts. Like it's that mesh. And I love the look of the logo and the numbers and the NBA logo. Those look pretty legit. On the back, his name, Jordan, of course, 23. This jersey looks pretty cool. Now over here I got some I don't know what's going on right here, but it's kind of like all folded and weird. But this side is fine, but I don't know what's going on with this side. All right, and then the shorts, got the waistband, got the Bulls logo here in that little diamond area. Clothes look really, really great. And then he's wearing his, oh, still got some plastic on his arm here. All right, so I cut off that plastic, but we have an armband like he usually wears on his left arm, I believe. Let's go ahead and find some photos of Michael wearing that armband, see which arm he's actually wearing it on, but I'm pretty sure it's the left. And then also his leg wrap, I guess you'd call it. He's wearing it on the figure, he's wearing it on the left. Let's find some photos of him actually wearing it, seeing if Mafex did it right by putting it on the correct leg. Playing around with this figure, I did notice that the shorts are removable and he is actually wearing some black spandex underneath. And it looks like the jersey is removable also, but actually no, looks like the spandex is sewn on to his jersey. And here we have under his butt, the jersey actually has a plastic wrap that goes underneath his crotch. So it's, I mean, you can remove it, but then you'd probably have to stretch that elastic band off. But I wouldn't recommend doing that. They do make another Mafex Michael Jordan in the Dream Team 1992 Olympic team. So the socks are actually sculpted onto the legs. So when you swap out the shoes, the socks are all the same. All right, let's check out articulation. We have MJ looking up. MJ looking all the way down. So the neck doesn't actually move. There's just a head on the ball joint. We have head going all the way around. Well, it looks like it does. Okay, so no, it does. So it's a double jointed neck. So he can look all the way down. And there he is back up. Good head tilt. Look at that. Great head tilt. All right, so we have butterfly joints at the shoulders. And then we have a full 360 motion around the shoulder. And then we do have bicep swivel. It's kind of tight, but he does have bicep swivel. And then he does have double jointed elbows. That looks great, look at that. And then hands, got full rotation. Oh, there we go. So the peg, it's not broken, but it pegs right back in. And you can rotate and it can swivel either way, whether it's up or down. But being that it's this kind of joint, it can swivel in any direction besides the full rotation. All right, torso. I do feel like he does have a mid-torso line here section. So here he is arching back. Ab crunch. And then, so he does twist from side to side pretty good, but he's not able to twist all the way around because of his clothes. All right, let's check out the legs. So here he is with his leg all the way forward, leg back, laterally. Kind of limited by the clothes, but you can get him in that iconic Air Jordan pose. There we go. I'm not... Okay, so we do have thigh swivel at the joint. And then double jointed knees, which is going to be great for him. And then as far as feet articulation goes, it's on a ball joint / peg, so he's going to be able to do every kind of articulation with the feet. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and swap out some of the accessories on MJ. So actually, before we do, you could actually remove all this if you wanted to, the leg band and the arm band. Check it out, it slips right on over. You just have to remove the hand and the shoes to be able to take it off and put it back on. But yeah, you can remove those. So yeah, these are all soft goods, apparel, and accessories that you're seeing on him. So as I'm trying to fiddle with this Michael Jordan figure, I am noticing that his knees are kind of loose and his ankles are kind of loose. So just be aware that yeah, there's a little bit of looseness in the leg, in those leg joints. Here is a closer look at the ball joint for the head where it attaches to the neck. Let's go ahead and pop his other head on. And here he is with the pointing finger hand sculpts, along with him wearing the Air Force Ones. All right, so here he is wearing the Jordan 6s and the hand sculpts, which I'm not really unsure of what he's doing with his fingers. Whoa! And here MJ is with closed fists, looking like he's about to throw down with Bill Laimbeer or John Starks. All right, so I put the right hand with the peg on it and plugged the ball into it, and then the left hand has the regular palmed left hand. So this is kind of like a free throw looking pose. And then it would look vice versa with the pegged left hand with the non-pegged right hand. So it's gonna look about the same. All right, so with the help of his stand, because he does have some trouble standing on his own with these slick shoes, we're gonna go ahead and measure his height from where his feet are touching the base all the way to the top of his head. And he is standing at about, yes, 6.5 inches. Probably a little bit taller with those shoes. So this lands perfectly in scale with this ruler being 6.5 inches tall. All right, and time for some scale comparison. So MJ's wrists and ankle articulation remind me a lot like the articulation on the same wrists and ankles of my TOA Heavy Industries Synthetic Human by 1000 Toys. So I brought him out to his right, and then we have G.I. Joe Classified Roadblock. And here we have Marvel Legends series Captain America, the Endgame worthy version, and my Revoltech Iron Man Mark 7. Let's throw some Star Wars into the mix with Mandalorian's Grief Karga and Stormtrooper. Let's go ahead and add some turtle action in with the NECA cartoon TMNT figures, Casey Jones and Donatello. So that's how MJ stacks up along those other 1/12 scale figures. And there you guys have it, the greatest of all time Michael Jordan action figure made by Medicom Mafex. This is the number 100 figure. He is a 1/12 scale figure. Now, if you don't know me already, I am a huge Michael Jordan and Chicago Bulls fan because I grew up watching Michael play in the 90s. I'm from the Chicagoland area, so this figure was an obvious to get for me. What do I think about this figure? I think this figure looks great. The face sculpts, the normal face looks great, but I really wish they would have had the tongue out sculpt on the second head. This figure seems to have some loose ankles and loose knees. I might have to put some floor polish in there so he'll be a little bit more stiffer, but overall the articulation is great. I love that he comes with a lot of different hand sculpts for different posing, and especially the fact that they've incorporated 2 other sneakers from his actual shoe line, which is really cool. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my NBA backboard made by McFarlane. That way I can take some really cool photos of MJ with that basketball hoop. Alright, well, if you guys enjoyed watching this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button. Leave your comments and thoughts about this MJ figure down below in the comments section. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell to be notified of cool action figure videos like this. Thanks for watching, guys.